So now when a veteran is applying for a claim, you put in the intent to file, it maintains that effective date. Why that's very important is for the compensation, right? For the actual back payments for that. So what we've been kind of encountering is that veterans not particularly understanding that it's okay if the whole entire process takes longer than 12 months, okay? Because that intent to file is just an effective date. You have 12 months to file your claim. However, there's going to be a strong and long timeline on the VA decision makers assigning any type of examinations and then issuing their rating decision. So Kenneth, what the veterans want to know and want to understand is that what happens if they file their claim at month 8 and now it's month 12 and they still don't have a rating decision? What happens to that compensation over and past that 12-month period?
Great question. So let me tell you guys, effective dates are one of the most difficult things to determine while being in the VA, right? Effective dates, okay? Because now, as of March of last year, we must understand that a judgment was overturning that supplemental claims are able to receive intent to files to receive that effective date of their intent to files if it was within a year's time frame of submission. What that means, again, if you have a previously denied claim and you submitted an intent to file prior to submitting your supplemental claim, and it was 8 months for you to get your evidence needed for your supplemental claim, your decision should go retroactively to that intent to file, all right? But now, let's get to the meat and potatoes of understanding. A lot of times when we're talking about effective dates, it is a nuance not only that you are wondering about, sometimes your decision makers are wondering about as well, right? Because when we're talking about a continuous prosecution of a claim to be decided upon and adjudicated, it takes time. It may be denied once, it may be denied twice, it may be denied 3 times. And it still can also be adjudicated and provide a retroactive pay all the way back to the date of your intent to file if it is continuously prosecuted, all right? And that's very important. So what that means is, again, for an original claim, for any type of claim, if you submit an intent to file and you submitted it on a 363rd day, okay? And the only reason I say 63rd because 64 is a little bit too close for my liking. But if you submitted it on that 63rd day, and it takes the VA 400 days to get it processed, which we pray it does not. Again, if you got the counsel with Veterans for Veterans, typically it will not take that long. But we'll talk about numbers of average when you go ahead and text the number across the screen. We'll make sure that you're taken care of. But when you have submitted that claim and it has taken the VA 400 days to process your claim and you are approved, so now you're going to receive back pay to the date of your submission of intent to file. So it does not matter how long it takes the VA to render a correct decision, you're going to be rendered your retroactive pay from the date of your intent to file, okay? That intent to file date is very important, all right? So when we talk about that, be very vigilant on those dates. Piece of advice, I would put it in the calendar. We have a lot of different notifications that can populate to help us out. So I would do so, something of that nature to notify you. Because when we're talking about a claim that is approved from 3 months versus 300, in 65 days, It could be a decision over thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. You can possibly even go from 0 to 100% and be able to collect a retroactive benefit all the way back to the date you submitted your intent to file. So be very vigilant in your submission of your intent to file and collect every day that you deserve. Effective dates is a very difficult determination to make. So when we're collecting that determination, make sure that we're understanding that that if you have followed the processes and system from intent to file on, you should be able to collect your effective date from the date of submission of your intent to file.
Absolutely. No, great information here, Kenneth, and prepare to compete. We out. Peace.